Hello everybody and welcome back to F1 Manager 2023, where we've decided to try and replace Günther Steiner as the Haas manager. And the first race was pretty decent. One did not finish in Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg climbing from 16th to 11th. Go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Hoping we can have a little bit of a better performance in Saudi Arabia, but a tight circuit. It's going to be interesting. Let's dive into it and have a look. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to F1 Manager 2023, and we're basically cracking straight on. We've got the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix starting in about a week's time. We just need a bit more money to come through. We are in the new ATR area, session, limit, I don't know what to call it, but we've got all of our designs already happening. So we've got 21 days till our front wing, 18 days till our underfloor, and 19 days till the rear wing. This ATR period is the word I was looking for. Lasts, how long does this ATR period last? So that would be manufacturing design complete. End of ATR period is there. Okay, we've got plenty of time. We should be able to get a few designs done to improve the car. But yeah, not much else to report, really. So let's crack on, see if we get any other news. Okay, we have got a bit of news. Hello, Culture. We've identified a promising talent in F3 who could really benefit from some sponsorship and support. I've attached their profile below, and if you agree they have potential, I think we should become a financial sponsor and bring them into the race sim for some training. With our help, we could significantly improve their abilities and potentially build them up as a future driver for Haas. What do you think? Shall we start the sponsorship process? Of K. Collette, 59 rated, 20 years old. I'm going to say no. Because I think there's much better out there at that age. Let's, again, we had a quick look last time. Let's have a look at scouting. So, yeah, K. Collette is there, 20 years old. Overall rating, I mean, for fact, let's sort by age like this, right? I mean, look at that. Sebastian Montoya, 60 rated at 17. Much better. Much, much better in F3. 62, Gabriel Mini. 67, Oliver Bierman. I think we go for a no with this one. Loads of people that are younger that are actually better already. Jack Doohan is 20, 71 rated. 75 rated, Theo Porcher. 71, Dennis Horger. 72, Zane Maloney. Yeah, we're going to say no. Unfortunately, we are going to reject that one and just say, nope, sorry, acknowledge. We'll just acknowledge it. We're not going to do anything just yet. We're not going to sponsor it. So, no. So, apologies, Kaya Collette, but you're not coming in to Haas as a sponsored driver. Okay, here we are then. The weekend of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That was pretty quick. Let's go and have a look at our performance targets. We'll see if we can get someone into Q3, and we'll say we'll get one driver into the top 15 because that's Q2. We'll confirm that like that. Finishing positions, I don't think we want to do fastest lap. No, we don't. And yeah, we've got this happening already, so no things to do there. Are our cars set up and ready? So suspension, we have suspension number 2 and suspension number 1. So let's swap out for on there, install. Yes, we do have enough for both cars. Good. They can both have the brand new suspension, and you can see that the age is wears off a little bit. How's our engines doing? I've got to remember to change engines over for practice sessions and the race so that we don't wear out all of our engines. Right, I'll go and do practice. We'll be back for qualifying. Okay, practice 1, 2 and 3 all done, and we have setup satisfaction 95% for K-Mag and 91% for Nico, which is good, but driver prep 93% for K-Mag, 91% for Nico, so expecting some good confidence levels here, and yeah, pretty good. So K-Mag is going to start pretty high up. The car seemed pretty quick, which is good as we head into Q1 of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at Jeddah. Should be good. Look at us. Look at that car. Oh, looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Let's go and set some good times in qualifying. We were like 3rd and 4th, I think, post-practice report. So compound performance, you can see here. So it's not too much difference between the sets. They're all looking pretty good, but yeah, we're in a good position. We're in a good position. What I did want to do is continue on, and I wanted to just make sure it's going to be a tight circuit. I'm just thinking, let's get for that let's try and get a bit more engine power in here, because qualifying's so important in Saudi Arabia because it's a tight circuit. It's really hard to overtake. That if we can start higher up the higher up the grid, that would be absolutely awesome. So yeah, with how we performed in practice, I'm expecting both cars to get through to Q2, but obviously you never quite know what could happen. So let's wait and see, and we'll get out and do our first fast lap in a minute. Okay, first lap's done. We've got K-Mag in 5th, and K-Mag in 7th, Hulkenberg in 5th, 8 tenths off Charles Leclerc, who's currently, you know, provisional pole, but there's a long way to go. I do think we're going to have to go again, but these, I don't think people have been held up in traffic. Do I want to go for a brand new set? Not yet. We're going to see how this, because more times are coming in. We're going to see how this unfolds. So down to 9th and 11th. I think with the track evolution and rubber going down, I think we're going to potentially, let's just see what Bottas, right, they've both come in. So I think we are going to keep the same set of tyres on for K-Mag, because there's good, yeah. Let's risk it. We'll keep the same set on. And we'll go K-Mag out in that gap. Oh, he got out in a lovely gap. Has Hulkenberg, although Verstappen's on a quick lap. So he'll be a little bit annoyed with us. Magnussen following Stroll. And Nico starting his quick lap with really a bit of traffic. And Magnussen goes up to 9th. Hulkenberg's still in 10th, but he's just about to finish his lap. So he's got a little bit of time left. So it looks like Magnussen should be safe. And Nico is just coming down the DRS straight and should come around this final corner and set. Oh, he's got very close to that wall. Set, hopefully, what will be a decent time. As is he going to go above his teammate K-Mag and Hulkenberg? Yes, he does. Hulkenberg up into 8th. So lovely stuff from both Haas drivers. There are some more still times to come in, but comfortably into Q2. We finished 9th and 10th in that one on a used set of tyres as well. So very, very happy with that one. Let's get into Q2. Obviously, we are running this new engine as well, which, you know, will give us a bit more power than everybody else, but I'm very happy. We'll go into Q2 on those used set, and we're going to go out early, try and set our time as well. So we'll send Hulkenberg and Magnussen with Russell as a sandwich in between the two Haas slices of bread. And it's going to work pretty well because we get past Leclerc, so no traffic for us on this quick lap with the used set of tyres. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Get a time in there. We're quicker than Russell on a used set of tyres, so that's not bad. Okay, we're going to go now and try and set our times while the track is empty on our clean, fresh set of tyres. We're going to get out there. Oh, Ocon, you idiot. Get out of the way, Ocon. Don't get in our way. Don't hold us up. We need a good time here.
You are currently P7.
K-Mag.
Super lap. Load in. Box this lap.
P7. Not ideal.
Okay, Nico. So we're in P8
I think
now.
everyone else is going to improve.
It's a very
Damn,
good
that
lap.
bit of traffic from Ocon.
So let's press in button. Press in button. Copy.
So Magnussen, Hulkenberg, the driver at risk at the moment. Hamilton is out there. I think we'll be quicker than Tsunoda, De Vries and Norris. Yeah, Ocon is sort of in our ballpark, but he is currently setting another fast lap as well. Who's coming around the corner? It was Hamilton, I think, coming round. Oh no, he's at the beginning. So George Russell was already ahead of us. Oh, Gasly's being held up by Norris. That is good for us. As these guys cross the line, neither of them improve. It's all on Lewis Hamilton. Because I think we're going to be quicker than De Vries and Tsunoda. As De Vries crosses the line and he doesn't improve. Tsunoda is going to cross the line. He does improve, but only jumps ahead of Norris. So it's all down to Lewis Hamilton, who is just coming down the start-finish straight now. Can he improve? You'd imagine he will. Lewis Hamilton does improve. He knocks out Nico
So, yeah,
Hulkenberg.
Q11.
K-Mag is into Q3 again.
Sorry, Nico, we're knocked out.
Nico did well. Nico did well. 1 in Q2, 1 into Q3. So not bad. Just that bit of traffic. I think the traffic with Ocon really impacted us there. But let's see how we can do. So we'll put that slightly used set on. We'll go for a completely brand new set. See if we can get potentially 3 laps in on this one. Qualifying 3 with K-Mag. Come on. Come on. Right, we're going to go out straight away. Set a time, fresh tyres, set a time, and if we need to... Oh, a red flag. Wow.
Here we are now, down at turn 17.
George Russell spins.
And
Oh,
ends
my
up
word.
making contact with the barrier. And they'll have to pick themselves up after that.
Yeah, it's pretty big. But red flag for that. I mean, I'm expecting safety cars. So time and still, session restarts. Yeah, nothing's really going to change for us. It is... only in here. We'll keep that set of tyres on. I'm happy. Let's get back out there. As soon as we can, please, game. A red flag in qualifying. Magnussen will go out again. Oh, there's only 10 minutes left. Bollocks, I should have paid attention to that. But we'll get a time in on these tyres with K-Mag, and then we'll get him on the brand new set as well. He'll have plenty of time. So it's currently in P1 because no one else has set a lap time. I can't imagine it's going to be unbelievably quick, as K-Mag is now in. Get on a fresh set of soft tyres and see if we can get out there. I'm going to go in this gap. I'm going to follow Alonso because I think we should be okay if we're following Alonso, because those other cars should be well enough ahead that we don't catch them when we hit clear air all the way around, and we do.
Currently P6.
P6, he didn't improve.
Excellent
On a fresh set of tyres.
Mode in, please, mode in.
I mean, I'll
Okay.
take P6, but I think Sainz and Hamilton will jump above us. Really, I mean, K-Mag's good at the old qualifying, isn't he? He's good at a one-lap sprint, and we start 8th. I'll take it. So, yeah, K-Mag in 8th, a 1:29.3, a 1:29.2. So, yeah, his Q2 time, a 1:29.2, still would have put him in the same spot in 8th. So, not too much there. And we have Nico Hulkenberg starting just outside in 11th as well. Not too bad at all. It's interesting that his time, Nico's Q1 time, would have put him basically with his teammate. So they are sort of having similar pace, which is good. But here we go. Into race day. What everyone's waiting for in Saudi Arabia. There's definitely going to be a safety car. So we're definitely going to underfuel the car at some point. It's got a penalty was issued. Why? Why? Why was a penalty issued? What? Okay, well, he drops to 11th and Hulkenberg starts in 10th, so it's not a huge deal, but I don't understand that. No explanation. We didn't do anything wrong. No accidents in qualifying, no accidents in practice. That's weird. That's so weird. That's confused me. But anyway, is what it is. Right, fuel. Let's underfuel the car. We'll go 48 laps because I think we'll be doing some under safety car, so we'll go with that. Right, what do we want to do here? What strategy do we want? They are saying a one-stop is doable. Is a one-stop on mediums doable? Yes, it is. 9 seconds quicker we can get there. Yeah, we'll go for that then. Update that one. A quick check again just to see. No, same time. Exactly the same time. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's confirm. We want that one there, don't we? B. Okay, so you get quite a window to come off these softs, so we can react. We can react there, and then I think with Nico, we're probably going to do exactly the same. We'll go soft to mediums on lap 23, and play that by ear, I think, and we'll go with that. Driving options. Start on a bit of a push, as we know we like to. And go from there. I imagine most people do softs to hards, but yeah, let's get into it. So the grid line up there again a 1-2 for Red Bull at the front of the grid. Ferrari sitting just behind them. Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez seem to be dominating this season, much like in real life, especially for Max Verstappen. But yeah, we're in a good position, 10th and 11th. Points potentially on the cards, which is good. We've already got some sparking cars going on there, even though they're stationary. And we're away with 5 red lights, praying for a safety car because of the amount that we've underfueled the car. But you can see both Hasses there as we go into the tight turn 1. Let's get on board somewhat with Kevin Magnussen sitting behind his teammate, who's looking to go up the inside of George Russell, I think that is. Ooh, go on, Nico, get up there. That Mercedes is going to have more pace, and you imagine everyone sort of pushing off the line as well. What's everybody starting on? We've got a few medium runners, a couple of softs up there as well. Nobody obviously starting on the hards, but yeah, it's looking like we're just settling in to our shape early on to our system here. I don't think we can really... We have to sort of wait for the safety car to allow us to push that a little bit harder, but it's good to see Haas is battling in and around the low points. That is what we need to do. Obviously Russell causing the red flag in the session as K-Mag going for a little bit of move. I think what we're going to do is tell Nico, have a bit of high overtake.
Let's give it a go.
Aggression and see if he can get past George Russell as he's charging up a bit of battery. Oh, he is past George Russell, is he? No, we're looking at... That's because I was on the wrong driver. This is K-Mag, that's Nico in front of us. And, yeah, lap 1 coming to an end as we go round the tight left hairpin. And we're keeping pace, but we are pushing quite hard. So let's get our tyres back into temperature.
Copy.
And see if we can keep pace with these guys.
Copy.
Until DRS opens, and then we'll see what happens, because we're dropping Tsunoda behind us by quite a way already. There's Nico having a look up the inside.
That was dangerous. Had to take a voting action.
Just didn't quite get the overtake done, so we'll tell him just to ease off that aggressiveness. Doesn't need to make it happen if it's not there. We can just sit back, chill out a little bit. Let's well, we'll keep pushing our ERS actually, because we can't afford to lose the DRS until we're... Well, we can't afford to turn off the ERS until we're in the range of the DRS when it opens, which we're doing pretty well. Tsunoda's doing a great job of holding everyone up for us, which is good. So we've just got to hope these soft tyres last as long as we need them to. They are still slightly over temperature, which is an issue. I think while we're pushing on the ERS, let's just get these back into temperature slightly, as K-Mag and Nico both doing a good job. Both doing a good job. Stroll's being left behind by Hamilton a little bit. Leclerc has been dropped by the 2 Red Bulls. Absolutely ludicrous how much pace they've got so early on in this race. But yeah, if we can keep our battery at around 20% at the end of this lap, I won't be too annoyed because DRS will open. I think Russell will ditch us when DRS opens, but it's all about if we can keep pace with Ocon, because he's obviously going to be keeping pace with Stroll, who's not going to have DRS, though he has just got back into the limit. Yeah, this is the problem I had, right?
Enabled for reference.
Is that we've now
For reference, you are P11.
yoinked all of our battery in an effort to try and stay, but we should be able to recharge it reasonably well, and we are still keeping pace, even though we're keeping a bit of push off the tyres as well, as Nico having a little look at his teammate. Sorry, K-Mag having a little look at his teammate, not getting it done. Russell right on the back of Esteban Ocon, so when this DRS opens up, it'll be interesting. Okay, K-Mag's tyres back in range, as are Nico's. We're all good. Let's just
put our head
see how this unfolds, really. Okay, so 5 laps in, about halfway through lap 5, we're getting pulled along by this Ocon and Russell battle. They are just pulling us along in DRS. We're saving tyres, we're recharging a bit of our battery as well. I've not quite gone into fuel conserve yet, because I'm still positive a safety car will be coming, but yeah, the fact they're battling so much in front of Nico is just meaning we're getting pulled along by DRS and really taking it easy and not having to do too much. It's really beneficial to us, to be honest, as yeah, they're still battling and they can't make it work. And while they're doing that, we extend these soft tyres, meaning we get more life on the faster mediums than, well, faster than the hards, and we should be in a pretty good position. You can see, look, they're not pulling away. Russell doesn't have enough real pace to get past Ocon, and Yeah, this could be interesting. I'm not too sure. What's the strategy?
These guys.
Expected strategy if you're starting on the
Keep pushing.
softs to go to hard, medium to hard as well. So, yeah, we should be quicker than everybody else. I'm a lot faster than these guys. Yes, you are. But that's all right. We're doing all right. Maybe we could go into conserve because they're just pulling us along. There's Ocon, Russell just behind him, then Hulkenberg, then Magnussen, Gasly 1.8 seconds back as well. So, okay, let's go tyres onto standard. We'll conserve a little bit of fuel for both drivers. Just get that on again. I think we could jump both of these if we wanted to by just deploying our battery. But for now, we're going to sit behind them and get pulled along. Thinking of strategy-wise, I think we're going to sort of follow what maybe Hamilton does on his softs. I mean, look how much more tyres we've got. We're matching the mediums with how easy we've been able to take it there. So we can really drag these out a bit longer. Maybe do a really good push lap if we can keep these going. And we are still keeping pace. Yeah, see, the not pushing the fuel does open up a bit more of a gap. Well, not pushing, not having it on standard. But for now, we're not doing too bad. I mean, they are still fighting up there, which is going to slow them down. And as long as we get someone in the points, I'm happy. We were unlucky in the last race, finishing 11th, so we are in a good position here. And you see Nico with the DRS, we're saving a bit of fuel there, saving a little bit of fuel. There's surely going to be a safety car around it as Russell and Ocon still battle away. Maybe soon we take a chance to actually try and get Nico in front of both of those drivers. There's going to come a point where they are slowing us down, and we know we've got the tyre available. Maybe this is it, because we're coming up to
Mode push,
we're coming
please.
up
Copy that.
to
Might need
an
to pick up
area
pace a
where we
little
can
bit.
definitely get moves
Copy.
done. So let's see what we can do. A good bit of conserving on the fuel there. We'll jump on board with K-Mag and see what he sees.
Lift and coast and then focus
As
on apex.
we come through into these DRSs. Yeah, look how quickly Nico's caught them up
Push. Yep. Go.
by going for it. Go on, Nico. Go on, Nico. Let's go on board with Nico because he's putting himself in a really good position. It's such a narrow track to try and get a move done. And he's gone up the inside. Oh, Ocon just covers him up at the last minute. But yeah, now we're, again, just draining that
Charge
battery a
on.
little bit too much. Okay, so we're going to keep him on aggressive. And then we're going to tell him high overtake aggression.
You got it,
Go
dude.
for it.
Copy.
K-Mag's tyres overheating a little bit. He's being pulled along as well. Nico's tyres are okay at the moment. They're in range. Little bit of an unsuccessful attempt. We could look to recharge the battery again. See up here, I really want. Okay, we're gonna leave.
Charge on. Got it.
We're gonna put K-Mag, who's behind Hulkenberg here. We're gonna let Hulkenberg still have a go to see if he can get past. But we've got K-Mag just charging up the battery, waiting in the wings to try and make something happen. Lap 8, a lot of action, a lot of battling on track, but can't quite get our drivers past now, even though we are asking them to do it. So we'll have to wait and see.
Turn 12, please.
Copy.
Go on, Nico, get that inside. Again, that's where if we had the battery deployed, we'd probably get past. I think we do need to get. Right, let's go on board with Nico. And I think as we come into this section. No, not this. We're going to try and do it down the start-finish straight, I think. We're going to ask him to push everything. Just watching the mini-map to see when's a good time. It's basically as he gets just before this corner is when we need to ask him to push. Because K-Mag's hanging on, that's fine. I think K-Mag will hang on even if we get round Ocon. So this is the first DRS bit that opens. So I think here we can just go for a bit of a top-up.
Okay, charge on.
And then I want to quickly pause to allow me to go deploy, push, aggressive, and we're going to ask Nico to try and get a move done here.
Mode push.
As we come out of this corner, it's hard because they're battling in front, which means there's not space.
Copy.
Oh no, not retire the air. That's it, Nico. He's going for it. He's going for the double. Yes, Nico. Right. Neutral. balanced, standard. He's got in front of George
More
Russell.
lifting coast, please.
Oh, has he? Oh, go on, be strong. Be strong. Make that place yours. Nice. Nice. Well done, Nico Hülkenberg there. Yeah, very happy with that. George Russell's coming back at him. Oh, this is a battle for the ages, this one. Nico and George Russell side by side. Nico's just got his nose in front there. Oh, it looked like he hit the wall. But it didn't register. So we'll carry on. And now Nico is in behind Esteban Ocon, so he'll still get DRS. And we can potentially use K-Mag. This is a very exciting race so far. I'm enjoying this. K-Mag sitting here behind. Let's get you to just get your pace down a little bit. Sit behind George Russell. And let's get Nico topping up as well, so that he's getting pulled along by Esteban Ocon.
Charge on.
Yeah,
But I think that was the right thing to do. Give Hülkenberg that gap of sitting behind. We could potentially try and get K-Mag past as well in the next DRS straight, going down that start-finish straight. See if he's got the pace to get past George Russell. So into this bit here, deploy, push, and go aggressive.
Copy.
And then we'll tell him as well, go high aggression on the old overtake. As he's going to pull out and have a little look, doesn't quite get it done. Is he going to... Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, he's gone for it, K-Mag. He's going to be in the same battle that we had before, I think. His battery should pull him away. Lovely, lovely stuff. So there we go. Both Haas's past the Mercedes of George Russell. Just what we needed. Hülkenberg now out in front. Probably need to ask him to push, to be honest, because he's got in front of Ocon and we wanted him to, basically wanted Ocon to pull us along, but yeah, we're going to give us 71%, 72. What's Ocon's tyres? 75. Okay, so we're getting a bit closer to the other soft runners, but not too far off here. I'm just wondering, do we try and get, do we keep Magnussen on aggressive and try and get him through? We'll go medium aggression there for now, but yeah, very happy to get us both past George Russell, both in the points at the moment. It's all going to come down to strategy, isn't it? It's all going to come down to strategy, and I'm hoping that we can stay on those medium tyres. Gives a bit of an edge when everyone else goes on hards, but we are starting. Right, K-Mag needs to go aggressive on his tyres again, I think, because he's losing some pace.
Copy.
And I'm not too fussed if Ocon goes past Hülkenberg. I'm not too fussed because then Nico would get the DRS. But yeah, 5 seconds off Stroll, so we've got a lot of catching up to do to get all the way up there. But good race so far. Okay, so pushing K-Mag's tyres has really helped him get on the back of Esteban Ocon only a couple of corners later. And he is in a good position to try and make a move here. Again, I'm just wondering if we leave it for the same spot where we've been doing it before. Try and get those tyres in the temperature they need to be.
Copy.
But yeah, so Nico's losing ground to Stroll. What's Stroll on? Stroll's on the mediums as well, so I think we're going to start to see the mediums really benefit. How long are we staying out for? Still got quite a long time, yeah. Quite a long time. Okay, we have a virtual safety car and we've just entered our pit window, so I'm wondering, Nico is technically in front. You get a quicker pit stop. Under virtual safety car. Can those mediums last? They can. Right, so we're going to pit. We're not going to double stack. But we're going to pit Nico under virtual safety car. Part of me is thinking, let's pit. We could double stack. They're so close to each other, though. I think we need to see how long this virtual safety car lands. So we're going to bring... Oh, look at these people. Who's that? That's going to be... Norris pits. Yeah, they're all pitting.
Not entirely sure what happened, but it
Sargent
seems
has
like
crashed on turn 22 to cause it. Through the high-speed section. Comes round. Oh, lock up. Oh, my God. Bang. That should be... Wow, it should be a red flag, probably. That's no different to George Russell's crash, but yeah, all these people are now pitting, so he's going softs. Oh, that looks a bit weird. He's going softs to mediums. Oh, do we double stack? Do we double stack?
15. Possible
Why didn't
gravel.
Why didn't you pit? I definitely said to come in. Pit on this lap. Confirm. I definitely told him to pit, didn't I? I swear I told him to pit. I mean, he hasn't said box. Pitting this. He is pitting this lap. Okay, pitting this lap. Yeah, come out of that. Confirm. Part of me's like put K-Mag onto another set of softs and go for something completely different. Joe's had a pit stop issue. Because if we go K-Mag and went another set of softs there, and then add a stint and went on the mediums at the end and really push them. Just get a really good stint off those soft tyres. I think we're gonna do. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try something with K-Mag here. So, right, Magnussen, pit options, pit onto brand new softs. Hulkenberg is lap to pit on. Hulkenberg's pitting this lap. So we'll go next lap. But we may change that depending on the safety car. So the VSC is still out. See, that's saying Magnussen box this lap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. What's going on here? Pit options. Pitting this lap. Magnussen. Confirm.
Box now, Nico.
Okay,
box
so
now.
Hulkenberg is now pitting.
Yeah, happy to box.
You are pitting on the next lap. Okay, bloody hell, we got there in the end, didn't we? Jesus. Just got to hope this VSE stays out for it to be beneficial for both cars, because I think the double stack would take us... I mean, we've got 17 seconds to Sonoda. Maybe we can double stack and get away with it. We're going to double stack. I mean, hopefully I've done this right.
So boxing this lap, please.
Yeah, it looks like both drivers are going to be boxing this lap. We're going to be double stacking as we come around. I'll be very surprised. Oh, Ocon will stay out because he's on the mediums. So Nico's going for the one stop, just coming in early. And K-Mag going for...
Box now.
Why haven't you pitted, Nico? Oh, for God's sake. They were both men a box. Okay, well, K-Mag's in. He's in. A little bit irritating that it's happened like this, but hopefully Nico still has the VSC there as well. Doesn't get hold, a good stop, 2.8. Nice. Doesn't get jumped by anyone in the pit lane either, but it does mean they're probably all going to overtake Nico, so let's just speed up until hopefully Nico actually does come into pit. Oh, virtual safety car ending. Nico's been screwed here.
Copy.
Oh, Nico's been screwed over. Oh, that is really irritating. Right, let's go and have a look at Nico's stop. That's really irritating. Because the virtual safety car's ended. DRS is back on.
Understood, understood.
And a lot of drivers are going to get the jump on him. If they, yeah, oh, that's... Okay, that might be a bug, because I'm pretty sure I told Nico to pit straight away as K-Mag comes past his teammate and a good stop. 2.8, not bad. He should come out. No, he might come out behind Sonoda as well. Yeah, he is. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so annoying. Right, K-Mag, you're on soft, so mate, you need to push here and see what you can do. We have saved some tyres though, some fuel, which is good, but that's disappointing. Ugh, annoying. Okay, Magnussen's entered his second pit window. He's got up to 9th and set the fastest lap, so he is having a good time of it on those soft tyres. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. Sargent is out after that crash. Hulkenberg is 11 seconds off Pierre Gasly. I'm not expecting anyone to stop again. I can't believe that happened. Ocon is still out 39, 39, 37, 40. So some of those medium tyre runners didn't stop, which means they're probably going to go medium to soft. So Hulkenberg will gain some spots. So this is going to be really interesting because I imagine Magnussen will pit at a similar time to those guys. We could even potentially drag these out a little bit more, but yeah, maybe we're not in too bad a spot, to be honest. Okay, so this is Magnussen's optimal pit stop, but he's still got a lot of life in these tyres, so we're going to keep him out on the slightly faster softs. It does mean we can just push the mediums towards the end of the race, but you can see Hulkenberg up into 11th now, with Alonso in front of him who's just pitted. Russell pitted as well. Magnussen up to 7th, trying to hunt down Lewis Hamilton. But yeah, this race isn't over yet. This race is not over. We were pushing Nico Hulkenberg just to try and see what he could do. But yeah, I think we leave Magnussen out. He's got plenty of life left in these tyres, and then we'll get onto the mediums in a couple of laps. Okay, we are going to pit K-Mag now because Ocon has just come in, and we want to stay ahead of Ocon.
We will box this
So Magnussen will pit at the end of this lap. Ocon's down here in 12th. Get Magnussen onto those fresh medium tyres. Hulkenberg back into the points as well, but Stroll's going to catch him. Stroll's on fresher soft tyres, so that's not an issue. I'd imagine Hulkenberg will probably finish 12th or 13th, not too bad. But unless there's a safety car and we can then put him onto fresh softs at the end, which should really help him out. But yeah, Magnussen's having a decent race so far doing his double soft stint, which is interesting. And he was going to end on fresher tyres, so we can really give him a push with, what, 16 laps to go. So here comes K-Mag into the pits. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out, because you can just see Alonso and Gasly are going to come flying past. We just focus on Alonso. There goes Alonso. Magnussen is in. Alonso takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well, so a very good outlet. A good stop as well. No hold up, which is good. And Hulkenberg, his teammate, just goes past. K-Mag, can he get out in front of George Russell? Yes, he can. That is good. Both drivers in the points, which is superb. Right, we'll push the tyres. Keep all this going. We do need to keep an eye on fuel. At some point, I thought there'd be a proper safety car, but nothing as of yet. Nico, 73% tyres, so Magnussen should catch him pretty quickly, to be honest. So Russell is having a go at Magnussen on those soft tyres, so I'm expecting Russell to get past both, but Magnussen should also pass Nico, to be honest. Russell on those soft tyres is always going to be quicker. So Hulkenberg, let's work this out. Hulkenberg has half a second here, so it's 11 and a bit seconds. How long is the delay? Circuit info, time considerations. Green flag running 17 seconds, average time 19 seconds in the pit lane. 19 seconds in the pit lane. So 10, 6, 7, 7.5. Would come out in 14th on very fresh tyres. And how much quicker is Russell lapping than us? Not that much. It's tempting to pull Hulkenberg in and get him on the softs. I'm just thinking, because Russell's going to overtake him. Then Magnussen should overtake him. It's just a case whether Ocon is going to catch Magnussen. We'll keep an eye on some of the lap times, I think. Because Ocon's just about to finish his lap. A 1:33.2. Yeah, so not that much better. Norris and Albon doing much slower times. Nico on a 1:33.9. We're lapping a second a lap quicker than Nico. I mean, he's not... At the moment, he's in the points, right? So you sort of think leave him out. You get him out there. But as soon as we get into DRS, I assume Russell's going to just take him pretty easily. And then if we hang on to the DRS, we're in a better position, aren't we? It's all on Magnussen for points, I think. I think that's where we're going with this at the moment. So we'll make sure that he's on a high overtake.
Come on, Kev.
I'm going to always defend
We'll just hold them
with
off.
Nico to try and block the cars up, because if that can allow Magnussen to get in and around Russell. Although, hang on. No. Don't defend. I think we need to let... Down the start-finish straight, we're going to say don't fight teammate as well, because K-Mag's got so much more pace. He can stay with... Then I'm like, Nico's going to be out the point, so should we just put him on fresh softs? Yeah, we're going to put him on fresh softs. Hopefully, this isn't too late for Nico to jump in. Let's have a look. Yes, he's got the message, so he's in for fresh softs, which means we're going to push. Now we just need Magnussen to make sure he's got enough pace to keep Ocon behind, and then we get a point. And then we get a point. He may even have enough pace to stay with Russell on those mediums. Decent stop again, 2.8, not bad. Where's Norris? Coming down the start finish straight. It says we're going to be challenging with Norris. We need to get out here and put this on to push. And we're out in front of Norris on fresh tyres as well, which is lovely. Push him, push him, push him, push him. Can you catch up to Esteban Ocon? That is the question, Nico. That is the question. 133.5, 133.0, but Russell's on softs, which are dying off pretty quick. Quick look at the strategy. What happens if we push? Oh, we are meant to be pushing these really hard. Okay. They're going to overheat, but they're going to overheat a lot. But we need something to happen here. Let's get Nico's temperatures up into tyres up into temperature as well. This is a frantic end to the race for 1 point. For 1 point. Is Esteban Ocon lapping quicker than us? I mean, he's 10 seconds behind, so we should be okay. He's lapping 4/10 quicker, so not too bad. But we're in a good position right now. 12 laps to go. So Kevin Magnussen's tyres are hot, but it's drawn him right back in to the battle with George Russell, whose softs are dying off a little bit. This is going to be a long video, according that I've done no preamble before, but yeah, this is interesting. Magnussen could take George Russell here. This is very, very good. This is so cool. This is amazing. Go on, K-Mag. You can do it. You can get round him in the next DRS zone. I am confident we've got you on aggressive overtakes. Yes, we do. We could just drop all of our battery. And this is why I wanted to end on those medium tyres doing the soft stint. Right, let's... Actually, no, not this one.
Mode push.
Not this one. Let's top up a little bit actually here, because it's on the start-finish straight. We want to get him. It's the logical best place to do the move.
Yeah, copy.
Because the DRS zone here, and then you get round this final corner. And that's when you go, absolutely go for it, Kev, because we also need to mind the fuel as well with only 10 laps to go.
I'm faster than these guys.
You are faster than these guys. Get past him. Get past him. Driving clean air. You got the pace. No need to do it now then, is there? Top up. We'll get him on the next lap. Save your tyres a little bit. Save a bit of fuel. We'll get him on the next lap. We'll get him. Don't bother doing it now. We'll get him on the next lap. Nico, 5.7 off Esteban Ocon. I think Nico's a bit too far away to get involved in this battle, but we'll just make sure... his tyres will be fine.
Charge on, please.
Yes.
His tyres will be fine. We just need to make sure Nico has petroleum to get round with 10 laps.
Copy.
So let's ask him just to ease off a bit of fuel for now. But yeah, okay, we're gonna get Russell on the next.
Add the lifting coast back in.
On the next one, fine. Right, here we go with K-Mag then. Balance fuel, deploy.
Pick up the pace a little bit.
Copy.
We've got the tyres a bit more. Driving clean air. Let's just completely get past him on this start-finish straight with the DRS. With a bit of a push.
Cool the car
It does mean we lose the drag reduction though. Oh, pants. Top up. Conserve.
Charge on.
Don't push.
Copy that.
And don't drive in clean air. Sit behind him. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. We will get that 9th place. We will. Right, and they've just exchanged places. We're actually in a very, very good position here. So back up. We've got that in place. We've got fuel back in position as well. And we can get this done on George Russell on this lap, I reckon. I reckon we can get past him, accelerate away a little bit. Nico's closed the gap to Esteban Ocon quite a lot. Both Bass drivers having a really good race. 5 laps to go. I quite like where we're looking at the moment and how we are standing as Kevin Magnussen is trying to just reel in George Russell and see what he can do. George Russell causing the red flag in qualifying, wasn't it, with a big spin, which made him start 10th on the grid. Got to remember, K-Mag got a 3-place punishment, not sure why as well, but he did. We're going to go down that start-finish straight again, I think, and try and get it done there with... We've got a bit of battery charge, we're pushing the fuel, we can push the fuel for a bit. Yeah, we're in a good position. We're in a good position as we come down here. So, right, deploy, push, and we'll get ready to say
Okay, Kev, no
driving clean air if we need to.
Copy that.
He should have the run now. Should have the run. George is trying to break the toe. Okay, get in the clean air. You've got the pace now. You've got the pace. Jump to the left. Down the inside. Oh, no. Doesn't quite have the amount of battery needed to get it done, and we've got to keep an eye on that fuel. Come on, K-Mag. You can get past George. He's defending well, but you can definitely do it. I know you can. And he has got it done. Just about on the straight. I think it's going to be a bit of a battle still going, but now we need to try and push away, really. I don't know what Russell's size, 46%, so we do have better tyres as well. So Magnussen overtakes him. It was a nice DRS overtake. I was a bit late to come back on comms, but finally got it done coming out of the final corner, which is exactly what we wanted from K-Mag, and he's put himself in a good position, which is good, and he's 4/10 away from Russell already. So let's just make sure we're keeping an eye on the fuel. Nico's fuel is good as well. I don't think he's really going to catch Ocon, so he can take it a little bit easy on the tyres. Make sure we get to the end.
Back off.
And Kevin is pulling away from George Russell ever so slightly, which is great. And would you believe it? He's got Gasly and overtaken Gasly. K-Mag is on an absolute rocket at the moment. Round the outside, on the inside of got that DRS, and it made such a difference when you're in that spot. And yeah, got it done, made it stick. Kevin Magnussen up into 8th position now. He just needs to try and make this one stick, which is going to be tough, but 2 laps to go. Come on, K-Mag. Okay, K-Mag is starting his final lap, and he is in 8th position. He's doing a fantastic job. He's dropped Russell and Gasly, and he should be in a pretty safe position. We can put him down to standard tyres as well. Yeah, lovely stuff. What a race this has been. We'll end it in the helmet cam. This could be a bit nauseating because Saudi Arabia is such a fast track, and got some very quick corners in it like that. Yeah, no, let's get off that. We'll sit on this one, or should we sit on that one over the shoulder, or should we watch it in TV cam? Let's watch it in TV cam as Kevin Magnussen just got to get round the last half of the track here in Saudi Arabia to bring home points for Haas, finishing 8th after a very random 3-place demotion. This could be very good. Nico having a good race as well, 12th. He started in 10th, but he has got to 12th. The hope of a safety car let us down a little bit. The virtual safety car, Nico got really screwed over. He should have been pitted, but yeah, I think if we had double stacked, it would have worked really well. Actually, I know we would have lost a little bit of time for Magnussen, but he benefited from the virtual safety car. He's made it work in his favour, and he's going to just fly down this DRS. Well, he doesn't have DRS, but fly down the fast zone. He's going to turn the final corner and then just sprint home to the finish line to bring home points for Haas. And they play very close to lapping Oscar Piastri as well. So the Haas car showing really, really good pace this weekend. It's an 8th place finish for Kevin Magnussen, and that's points on the board. So there we go then. Kevin Magnussen up 3 places with 2 pit stops, scoring 4 points for Haas, which is amazing. Nico did drop down 2, but got screwed over by the virtual safety car and the pit stop issue. But I'm happy. A very good race all round there. Magnussen up 11 places, 4 points on the board. And into the Constructors, Haas go up to 5th, so the board will be happy with that one. Oh, our Sporting Director has gone up 1 level to 77. It's a shame that we're scouting to replace him, isn't it? And next up is Australia. So Zayn Malone took victory in the Formula 2 feature race in Saudi Arabia on Sunday, finishing ahead of Dennis Hauger and Théo Pourchaire, who joined them on the podium. Action-packed. Théo Pourchaire is leading the F2 Championship. There is Zayn Maloney. So, yeah, I like that. I like that you get a little bit of an update as well. We've now completed the inspection of aerodynamic car parts for the Senna Grand Prix. As you'll be aware, the condition of aerodynamic car parts will gradually decline. Which car parts have passed and failed? Everything has passed. Lovely. We did put a new engine on for that Grand Prix as well, so, you know, that can't be sniffed at. It did give us a bit of extra pace, but points on the board is lovely. And next up, we go to Australia. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.